Some mountains don't move, not because God is silent, but because your faith is. And this is the story of a man who learned that the hard way. There was a man named Elias, a believer since childhood. He prayed every morning, every night, yet his life felt stuck. Bills piled up, doors closed, opportunities slipped away like sand through fingers. One night, with tears in his eyes, he said, "God, why won't you give me what I asked for?" Silence filled the room, not because God wasn't speaking, but because his heart wasn't listening. The next morning, Elias opened his Bible, and his eyes fell on a verse he knew well, but never truly believed. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, "Move from here to there," and it will move. Matthew 17:20. He read it aloud, but doubt whispered louder. What if God doesn't do it? What if nothing changes? What if he doesn't hear me? And though Elias prayed, his prayers were wrapped in uncertainty. His words said yes, but his heart said, maybe. Days passed, nothing changed, and Elias blamed God. One night, overwhelmed by frustration, Elias cried out, "Lord, why won't you answer me?" Then in the stillness of the room, a thought came, gentle but firm. I am willing, I am able, but you asked with your lips and doubted with your heart. Elias fell to his knees. For the first time, he wasn't praying for blessings. He was praying for faith. Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Mark 9:24. A strange peace filled him, the kind that doesn't come from changed circumstances, but from a changed spirit. And something incredible happened. The mountain in his life didn't vanish, but he changed. Elias woke with renewed strength. He started working with courage. Ideas flowed. New people came into his life. Opportunities opened where walls used to be. And slowly, steadily, the mountain moved. The lesson: God is willing to give you anything he has promised because he is a giving God. Ask, and it will be given to you. Matthew 7:7. But the question is not, is God able? But do you truly believe? Faith is not seeing results overnight. Faith is believing when nothing changes yet. Faith is holding God's promise closer than your fear. When your faith is real, even if it's small, God moves in ways you never expected. For we walk by faith, not by sight, in 2 Corinthians 5:7. Your mountain can move, but not by doubting and not by complaining. It moves when your heart aligns with God's word. God never fails his promises, but sometimes he waits for your faith to catch up.